What's up, everybody? I'm super glad I decided to start this recording over because I checked Instagram and Drops by Jay actually has retail prices. So for once, I can kind of give accurate resale predictions and have the exact retails. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. It's your boy Nick Noodles coming at you with another great video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live cop for this drop this week, just because I'm a little bit broke. I just built a new PC. If you want to see a whole video on the PC that I made or like upgraded from parts I had, drop a comment. I'm not sure how much interest there would be on my computer since this is mainly a streetwear and Supreme channel at the moment. But let's go ahead and talk about this drop list, and it is highlighted by a Supreme The North Face collaboration and a Mortal Kombat machine. And honestly, this has kind of been the season of letdowns. Every time they've done a mock-up this season, it's been way better than the actual product that released. We saw it with the S logo jacket. We thought they were going to put a cute little S logo on the chest, but instead Supreme plastered that shit all over some random jackets. I know a lot of people were hyped for the Himalayan jacket, but that thing was so expensive and not worth it in my opinion. And then also with the Smurfs collaboration, we thought we were going to get a nice graphic tee, kind of similar to the Cat in the Hat t-shirt that they did, but instead they did like a vintage style Smurf t-shirt with a huge ass Smurf. I don't know what their deal is with just plastering these big ass logos or designs on their pieces, but without further ado, what do I think of this collaboration? I'm not a big fan of it, and looking at these retails, I'm not sure there's going to be a lot of resale, so let's go through the three items from this collaboration. First, we have the Nuptse, and I don't know how Supreme messed up the Nuptse. Every Nuptse that they do with the North Face is always a banger. It always goes crazy on the resale market. Look at the paper one from last year. That thing was non-existent for manual users. I don't think anybody copped that manually. Pretty sure it's close to $1,000. All Nuptses go for crazy amounts of money. This one, I really don't see reselling that well, just because it's faux fur. Not a lot of people really wear faux fur. It's a very high-end material. It makes you look like bougie as fuck. So not for me and not for a lot of people in the streetwear scene, in my opinion. The colorways are also garbage on them. They went for a green and red, and I don't know if they're trying to do like a Christmas themed. If I got this for Christmas, I would be mad as hell at whoever spent as much money as they did for this. It's not worth it in my opinion. The best colorway to go for if you just have to cop one to feel something is the black one, maybe even the green one in XL. Stay away from that red one. Where do I see these reselling? Because of the high retail, it's $578, so after tax, you're gonna get free shipping though, so don't worry about that. But after tax, this is gonna be close to $620, probably $640 depending on where you live and how your taxes are. So in order to turn a profit on these jackets, you're gonna have to sell them for $700 if you go through like StockX after fees, or if you can sell it locally, you can maybe make a quick $40 or $50 profit. Do I see these selling for $700 day one? Maybe in the small and XL sizes, but medium is gonna absolutely tank. It's probably gonna go for retail on the resale market, so I would not recommend going for these jackets in my opinion. Now, they will probably appreciate with time, so if you can afford to, you know, spend $600 and sit on it for 1, 2, maybe even 3 or 4 years, they might take a while to hit that price. I could see these doing decent. We've seen faux fur pieces in the past do extremely well. Supreme did a faux fur jacket before with a nice white spell out on the back, and that jacket goes for over $1,000. This one gives me similar vibes, but again, it is a risky purchase. The other items, after looking at these retails, they are definitely not a cop. The backpack is $198. That's pretty expensive. Wouldn't really recommend it. You're gonna have to sell it for what, $250, $260, and let's be honest, who's paying that much money for a faux fur backpack? Not me. The waist bag is also $110. If you want to go for an item, this might be the best one because it's the cheapest, but again, I really don't see it reselling that well. You're gonna have to sell it for $150 to $160 to make a profit, or maybe even break even, and I don't see it happening with that. So overall, the North Face jacket is a pass for me. Let me know what y'all think of it. Are you going for it or not? Moving on, we have a bunch of other good items, some from the lookbook, some unseen. So starting off, we have a Christmas stocking. The retail is $88. We haven't seen any pictures of it. I don't know if Supreme has actually posted it on Instagram, and it's kind of expensive for a stocking, I'm not gonna lie. You can go to Target and like put a Supreme sticker on it, and that'll cost you like $20. Christmas items from Supreme, in my opinion, don't really do that well because they're only popular during the holiday season. You're not going to be able to sell this in the spring or the summer, so you can maybe make a $10 or $20 quick flip on it. If you're going to go for it, definitely multi-card it with something else if you want to try and turn a profit. Otherwise, you're not going to make any money. The Nutcracker from last season sat on the website for a few days, I think. I don't think there's a lot of hype for these holiday items, so I wouldn't go for it. Next, we have the Mortal Kombat machine, and this is probably the best item of the week. It's probably going to be impossible to get because it's an arcade machine. It's going to be very, very limited. It might even be in store, even though I think a lot of the Supreme stores are closing, so they might move stock online. I know Europe for sure is closing their stores. I don't know what the US is doing. They probably should close their stores. The retail is $688, which is a lot lower than I think some people were expecting. Now, this machine is a little bit smaller. I can't get an exact picture of it, but it's not like one of those big-ass arcade machines you would see at like a bar or something or a movie theater. It is going to be a lot smaller, so keep that in mind. But these are going to be so limited. I could honestly see some of them selling for $1,000 maybe, and it's only going to go up from there. There's a lot of clean Supreme branding on it, and it's just a super unique piece. I don't know how Supreme keeps getting these insane collaborations every single season, but this is definitely the item to go for. Sign up for a slot. If you can afford it, you know, definitely go for it. I think it's worth it, but otherwise, you know, maybe target some of the other items this week. Next, we have the Tech Trooper. Black colorway is definitely the best in my opinion. The purple one also isn't bad. This is a multi-cart item for sure, especially with the cold winter coming upon us. You can wear this, you can use this as a mask because of the coronavirus. Super clean piece in my opinion. It is $78, so not that bad of a retail in my opinion. That's a little bit higher than what the hats go for, and I think you do get a little bit more bang for your buck with this piece. Next, we have the Honeycomb Ripstop Cam Cap. You know, Supreme has done so many cam caps this season. I don't really see these being that profitable, although I do like the colors. That blue one's kind of nice. The black one, I guess you can't go wrong with, but I would probably stay away from those. I think hats have had their run this season. Wait for the next one and see what Supreme has in store for you. Next, we have the double logo face mask beanie. I don't know if FTP is the only brand that's done a face mask beanie or Supreme is just completely copying them, but that beanie from FTP goes for a lot of money. It's over $100, so in the black colorway, I think this beanie could actually do pretty well. It'll probably sell for $60 to $70 day one, maybe even more in that black colorway. The retail is $40, which is pretty clean in my opinion, so definitely worth picking up in a multi-cart. Next, we have the Anthony Fantano quilted flannel shirt, and my man has to do a review of this flannel. It literally matches the one that he wears in his reviews. He even has the red flannel too. He has to get those. But, you know, this isn't a bad piece. $148 for a flannel is kind of capping, as I am sitting in a $128 flannel hooded shirt. But if you like it, I'm not going to blame you. I do like the yellow one just because it has the Anthony Fantano vibes. It's not going to resell, though, in my opinion, so stay away from that. Next, we have the Globe Zip Up Hoodie. Again, I'm not really feeling this piece at all. I think they did the globe design on a bomber jacket, and I think that piece is actually doing decent on the resale market. It was very expensive, but people like the embroidery and it's doing decent. I don't think these are going to do as well as that jacket, so I would stay away from it. Next, we have the Script logo 6-panel. Not a bad hat at all. Black colorway is the one to go for. $48 retail. Maybe just go for that. The face mask beanie and the Tech Trooper, maybe the stocking, try to get that free shipping. That would be a pretty good multi-card in my opinion, but otherwise I wouldn't single card it unless you want it pretty personal. Next, we have the half zip pullover. It's velour. I hate velour so much. Do not buy that. It is $118, so you know, maybe if you're trying to ball on a budget and you want to feel something from the Supreme website, go for it, but otherwise stay away from that thing. Next, we have the Overprint Crewneck. These are pretty garbage in my opinion. Lastly, we have a Pat McGrath lipstick restock, and the price on this is tanking right now because there is a restock. This happens every time any item in the sneaker or streetwear community restocks. The price always dips down because more stock is introduced into the market, and over time it goes way back up. However, it's not dipping as bad. I think, you know, people are still paying up to $90 for this lipstick. The retail is $38, so it's the cheapest item to go for. That will definitely make you $20 or $30 profit. You want to get as many as you can. I'm going to be going for 3 of them because I have 3 different cards that I can use. Even though they're restocking, the resale should hold up after the big release. I think these will easily go for $70 to $80 plus, and because of that low retail, you're going to be able to make at least $20. So the more you get, the better. But that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live cop tomorrow unless I'm successful, but I do have a lot of videos planned, so stay tuned for more, and I will see you on the next video.